What it do, y'all? Bread Tuck Rob, Bread Tuck Gang forever. Houston Texans, man. I was at work and I got some crazy news, man. My homeboy texts me, and he's like, "Yeah, man, Andre Johnson's retiring," and I'm like, "What?" So I go, I look at my Bleacher Report app, and it's true, man. And man, that just caught me off guard. I figured maybe it would happen at the end of the season, but Andre Johnson is like, man, look, the hell with this Tennessee Titans thing. The Texans still number one in the division. The Titans ain't going nowhere. It's no use of me even putting my body through this rigorous remainder of the NFL season, man. I'm gonna just go ahead and salute now, man. And I just look back over Andre Johnson's career, and dude was a monster, man. You talking about a physical specimen. I looked. Andre Johnson is listed at like what 6'3", 230 or 225, and you talking about a guy that just he could just get up there and get it and just bow, just take them hits, man. But Andre Johnson also had a lot of injuries throughout his career. And man, listen, you talk about a guy who never really had consistency at quarterback, man. The only time, and I'm talking about during his prime years, man, the only time Andre Johnson really had a quarterback was when, yes, Matt Schaub was a quarterback at one point, guys. The only time we had a quarterback was when Matt Schaub was putting up numbers, man. Because it was times where Matt Schaub was throwing for 4,000 yards. You can say what you want about Matt Schaub now, but Matt Schaub back in the gap, now, not to make this thing about Matt Schaub, because this is about Andre Johnson retiring, but you have to remember, before we got J.J. Watt, J.J. Watt's first year with us, we went to the playoffs, and then we went again that second year. But before that, we were going like 6-10, but it wasn't because of the offense. Like Osweiler's kind of, stagnant now. This boy Matt Schaub was putting up points. But I mean, on the defensive end, you had like Kareem Jackson and Glover Quinn, and they was getting torched. Matt Schaub was putting up 24 and 35 and all that, but the opposing team was, they put up 3 more points. Back then we were losing by field goals, and this is what I really hate about Andre Johnson's career. He never had a year where he had double-digit touchdowns. It was always like 9, 7, 5 when he got hurt. But it was like, man, if we'd have just had more consistency, or as the Texans front office or management, if we'd have took the quarterback position more seriously, man. Because even before Matt Schaub got there, you had your Sage Rosenfels, I mean, it was just, and you had your Tony Carr, you had your David Carr, but we wasn't protecting him. And, after Matt Schaub left, you had Case Keenum, you had TJ Yates, it was just a list of quarterbacks, man. And the way he left Houston, I wanted this guy to retire a Texan, man. I wish they'd have worked it out, man. But then my guy Andre Johnson went to the Colts, which is our rival. And I was looking at, I guess, Andre Johnson had to do what he had to do as a man and go where he felt was the best, position, the best team for him to win. But hey, man, it was like, man, we respect your decision, but it's us against them now, because you part of them and we don't mess with them. We don't mess with them Colts. And, thankfully we got the upper hand that season, which was last season. And then he goes to another AFC South team, which used to be in Houston. Used to be the Houston Oilers, the Tennessee Titans. And, man, Dre's like, man, forget this. But Dre's a great guy, man. He still does things for the children in the city of Houston. And I don't know if it's any way possible. I don't know how the contract works. I don't know if Tennessee can cut him so he could retire a Texan, or even just finish the rest of the season a Texan and not play. But I just think it would be so incredible if Andre Johnson came to the Texans. You know, say Tennessee cut him, and Andre Johnson was able to come to the Texans. Just finish out the season. Put your uniform on, man. Finish out the season. We go to the Super Bowl in Houston, and he catches like the game-winning touchdown. That would be incredible. But listen, man, however it works, man, I just hope that when Andre Johnson goes to the Hall of Fame, I hope that, you know, maybe Arian Foster, presents him in the Hall of Fame, man. I think that'll be incredible. But y'all know what it is, man. It's just, man, it's tough. Arian Foster retired 7 days ago, our greatest running back, and now our greatest receiver, as of right now, is retiring. 7 days later. Man, don't tell me next week JJ Watt better not retire next week. But y'all know what it is, man. That's it, man. Number 80, salute you, man. We love you in Houston. God bless you, man. And we know that you're going to continue to do great things here and just continue to be a dope individual, man. But Andre Johnson, number 80. Bread Took Rob. Bread Took Gang Forever. Houston Texans. Hey, man. A great is retiring. Y'all mucho, take it easy. H-Town all day.